Hi, friends. How are you this evening? I'm a day late, but not a dollar short, I hope. I usually go live on Thursday nights, but I had grandma duty. So my little people were here for the evening. So I did not get to go live. So tonight is Friday Night Live instead. Be sure to say hello when you get here and let us know how things are going in your part of the world. My name is Cheryl Wright. If this is your first time, welcome. I live in northeastern Montana and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and have been for over 13 years. So I have a couple things to share with you, but I don't have them written down or have graphics or anything for them yet. So I'm just going to write them down as I go. I'm going to add my other camera. Ooh, that's kind of wild. Get it on the black. And do a little of this and a little of that. Like I said, be sure to say hello in the comments. So this is going to be tiny. Thought it'd be bigger, but that's all right. I'm just going to grab a marker that you can read. So right now, today, my mystery craft box is closed, but I haven't shut it down yet. So if you get in there, you can get in on my mystery craft box ASAP. I haven't got the link closed because I was waiting on one person, but if you sneak in when the link is open, craftwithcheryl.com, that's where you're going to find everything. The next thing I want to tell you about is Black Friday. Black Friday with Stampin' Up. Black Friday with Stampin' Up starts on November 25th. And it goes through December 1st. There you go. Hi, Nancy. And with this, you're going to get a discount on, let me see if I remember. Oh, let me just pull it up. I'm not even going to try to remember. Let me just pull up my info and then I'll tell you for real. Okay, 40% off Stampin' Blends. Love my blends. Paper trimmers and blades. Love my blades. And ink bundles will be 40% off. 25% off on select adhesives. I don't know what it is. And 15% off select cardstock. So there you go. That is November 25th through the December 1st. Next one. I know, just one right after the other. Cyber Monday. December 1st through December 9th. They are giving a big discount on prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions. If you get the annual one, you'll save $100. So that's what we have coming up. I don't have any flyers or anything, so I just cheated and wrote them down. So Black Friday starts on Tuesday. So it's Black Tuesday. And you can get in on some of those deals. Cyber Monday, get in on those deals. Mystery Craft Box. I haven't closed the link. It will be closed soon. So if you're interested in getting the Mystery Craft Box featuring this magnificent bundle, the Light and Wonder bundle, go to craftwithcheryl.com and you can find out about that and anything else I have going on. So I have a frog in my throat. Besides having a frog in my throat, I have had a little bit of a headache all day today. So when it came time to plan this class, I was really dragging my feet. And then I had an aha moment. I don't like showing you things you can't get, but the refill kits for this are available, and it goes along with the paper pumpkin sale. So we're going to do this tonight. This is the December paper pumpkin kit. You do have to get a subscription to get the refills. But if you are unfamiliar with the paper pumpkin kit, they make great gifts and even a little gift to yourself because they're delivered once a month and you get a little craft project. So this month is a stamping kit. So you get the photopolymer stamps. Your first month, you'll get a block also. Then you get the Stampin' Spot. And this month is Mossy Meadow. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the big one. I save these and give these to people that need a little extra ink. And then when you open it up, you get all the supplies you need to make your projects. And like I said, this one has refills available, and you could do this one very easily with a refill kit if you had a stamp or two, which several of you, I'm sure, have. So this is what you see when you get into the kit. All the supplies are in here for everything. And it goes with the same instructions apply for any kind of kits that you may be interested in getting. So let's go ahead and open this. The only thing you should need with a kit from Stampin' Up, unless it tells you need a glue gun, is maybe a pair of scissors. Nancy says this is funny. Pam and I were just talking about this kit. It's a cute kit. It really is. So let's go ahead and just do this. All you need is some scissors to get it all open. And besides that, they send everything else to you. Now, I personally am going to use my Take Your Pick tool, so that's something else I will have. But these are the cutest little boxes. I am going to use them possibly for my niece and nephew gifts. I usually give them a little cash, but I try to dress it up somehow or another. So in it, you'll get all the supplies, but let me show you how to read the directions. Hi, Trudy. So you open it up, and wherever you see 1 with supplies and 2 with supplies and 1 and 2, wherever you see this, this is what you need to make the first card or first project. And this is what you need for number 2. So this is what you can get ready for number 1 and get ready for number 2. And both number 1 and 2, we're going to use the craft boxes. And then when you open it up, these are the directions for number 1. Right here, step by step. There's no words. You just have to read the pictures. Boy, this is weird tonight. I don't know. My camera feels weird. And then those are the directions for number 2. And number 1 and 2 are the boxes. So I'm just going to show you how to put these. We're just going to do it together. On the back, it shows you an optional die set that goes with 3 months, this quarter's paper pumpkin kits. And it shows all the kit things that should be in the kits. If you have any issues, contact Stampin' Up. You can scan the QR code and watch a video on how to put these together. It also tells you which colors work with it. So it tells us there's enough here to make 8 tags and 8 boxes. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's look and see what we have. This is the insert for your stamps. If you want to keep them somehow in a box or whatever. Hi, Shirley. You can do that. And this will tell you, you can load them on there. It's just the little paper that helps you keep track of the stamps. And like I said at the beginning, if you missed it, the prepaid paper pumpkin subscription is going to be on sale for the 3-month, the 6-month, and the 12-month on December 1st during Cyber Monday through December 9th. So if you miss it on the 1st or the 9th. So it's a great time to show y'all what a paper pumpkin kit is, because I talk about paper pumpkin all the time. So if you are not stamping at home, you're on the road with a kit, this is a great piece to hang on to, because this would be a good thing to stamp on, because it's going to give you just a little bit of give. But I have my products in front of me, and hopefully they'll work. My glass mat and whatever else I have in front of me. All right, so it looks like these, they look like they're almost, nope, they're not stickers. They're on a textured paper. I'm just pulling everything out, seeing what we have. Some beautiful tags and some other tags. We have some linen thread. And then we have these cute boxes. Now, whenever you see the shiny inside of one of our boxes, that means it's food safe. So if you want to put a cookie or some kind of homemade treat in here, you will know that if it's got the shiny in there, that it is food safe and it's made for the food. And it's not going to leak through the box or anything else. All right, so those are our little boxes. I'm going to set these aside. And this is our adhesive and some dots. So they're giving us some little dimensionals, some little glue dots, and we got some dots. Our stamp set, our linen thread, a little baggie. And these are some dies that we're going to use. And we got all the other pieces and parts here. These are just multiples. Now we're going to go back to our instructions. So we're going to fold this back. So that's what we're making. Aren't they cute? I really like these. I'm going to have to order another box. Now you can only order a box if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. You can only order the refill kits, and they were just released today on the 21st every month. But if you don't have a subscription and you want a box, you can always get someone else who has a subscription to order one for you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because I would be happy to order one for you. And then you could wait and get the kit that goes during the cyber sale. All right, let's see. Number one, we need all these pieces. So we're going to gather all these pieces. We're going to need a big bow. And these just punch out so easily, so nicely. And don't tug, you just kind of wiggle them out. And like I said, this paper is textured. I don't know if you can see that, but it's textured. It's very pretty. All right. So there's that. So I need a bow. Normally I would make all of them at the same time, but if you see me make one, you'll know how to make all of them. All right, there's that piece. I got a bow and that piece, and I don't need that. I will not be live next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving in the United States. So I will be enjoying the day with my family. We are hosting, and the number just increased yesterday. So we are hosting. All right, I have that and that. I don't need a green one. Do I need, oh, I do need one of these. Well, sounds like they're wrestling with the puppy upstairs. Silly people. They don't understand that we're trying to do a video downstairs. All right, I need a green wreath. And this is, of course, if you want to follow their suggestions, which I usually follow their suggestions on the first one. And then sometimes all bets are off. I just do what I want to do. I'm not a very good rule follower sometimes. So I have that. And got the linen thread. I think that's all the piece. Oh, nope. I need one of these. Now the fun part of these are, one side is crumb cake. But if you choose to go rogue and do your own thing, oh, the other side's green. I guess we want the green side maybe. I don't know what we want. Green or, look at that, we get to pick. Yes, I will be cooking all day for Thanksgiving. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law will bring stuff. Actually, I don't mind cooking for Thanksgiving. I don't mind cooking at all if there's people here to eat it, but Otherwise, I don't feel like I don't want to cook if it's just for the two of us. Isn't that sad? I used to cook on a dude ranch. So I would cook for many people. It was not a everybody can come at the same time kind of dude ranch. It was like families would rent it out. So I would have a certain number for several days. It was a lot of fun. Okay, number 1. I need to stamp on this on the inside. I'm going to stamp a gift for you with love, which is one of my stamps. I'm not going to stamp the with love because I don't know for sure how mushy I need to get with these at this point. So we're not going to put the with love. It's a separate stamp right here. So I don't have to put it on there. So I'm just going to put a gift for you. And I love this stamp. All right. Now I'm going to grab a scrap paper. Oh, when I was gone, I got to go to the factory and see where and how they make the photopolymer stamps. And they even make them for, silly me, I didn't even think about it. They make them for all the paper pumpkin kits. So I got to see some of the new ones. It was very cool. And now I'm making a big mess. Yes, it was awesome. We did not get to see how the rubber stamps were made because they received a shipment of rubber that was already, I'm going to slaughter the word, vulcanized. So it was already processed. So they couldn't process it again to make stamps. So we didn't get to see them make the rubber stamps. But since the rubber stamps are being phased out, I guess we'll not have to know what it was anyway. Okay, so next, I need Merry Christmas. I can have Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas. I'm more of a Merry Christmas. Do you say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays? Which one do you say more? I'm a Merry Christmas girl. And you could change the colors up if you want, but I am not. I am sticking with what they gave us. Okay, we're going to do this a little different. Stamps very nicely. This little block, I can't see through where the edges of my paper are. So I'm putting it on a larger block so I can see it. Personal preference. See how I can see where it goes better now? When the stamp fits just right on the block, it was hard to see through. To see where the edges were, where to line it up. Okay, now I have that. And then now I need the wreath. And the wreath goes on the back of this. Wow. Okay. And this is going to go kind of like so. And I am just sticking with the Mossy Meadow ink. If you're just joining me, Nancy says Merry Christmas more. If you're just joining me, I made sure that everybody knew at the beginning that if you want to sneak in on my mystery craft box, I have it open. I was still waiting for one more person. So if you want to sneak in, as long as it's open, but it will not be open much longer. Besides that, the Stampin' Up! Is having a Black Friday sale that starts on Tuesday. Some items will be 40% off, like blends, paper trimmers, and some ink bundles. Now, if you have a teacher in your family, I have some, and I was one. Those paper trimmers are fantastic teacher gifts because they are perfect in the classroom whenever you need to cut to something quick. So, just FYI. All right. Now let's see what we got. We have this that we need to put a dimensional on. Like I said, I'm following the directions to the letter for my first one. After that, who knows what I'll do. All right, and then on this one and on this one, it says I'm putting it on the green part. Kind of looks like I am. All right. So I have light green and dark green. So I'm going to put a dimensional on here. And it's okay if it's seen a little, I guess. And here, trying to hide it. And then I need glue dots. This is where I bring in my take your pick tool, because to me, that's the only way to go. I'm going to put it on right here. Is that right? What side do I need it on? There we go. Okay, right there. And like I said, these are suggestions, but I'm trying to follow the recipe. I follow the recipe the first time, and then after that, all bets are off. So anyway, it was so much fun to see how they made these stamps, and it was awesome. All right, now we're going to layer all this stuff. So I've got those lids off. I'm going to take these lids off. I'm going to leave that one on. All right, so this goes here. Then this one goes on here. Okay. And then, oh, I forgot to put it on the back of the Merry Christmas. So the reason I'm doing this tonight is because Paper Pumpkin's going to be on sale soon. And because I had grandkids last night and a headache today. So this is what you get. Hi, Mac. All right. So this is going to go on here like so. Then I'm going to pull these off. And this kit you can get. It wouldn't have the stamps, but I know most of us have enough stamps that we could put it together if we wanted to. And this goes over that. Try to get it straight-ish. And if it's not straight, that's okay. I can always fix it. All right. And then this one goes up top. Like so. Ooh, I don't want it there. It's covering up the Merry Christmas. So like that. Okay. All right. My garbage can is not close tonight. I'm still moving in from my vacation. I have so many new things that I've got to put away. All right. I'm just going to tuck that behind. All right. Now I need some of these little dots. I had a great time in Vegas, gambled a little, came home with more money from gambling than I spent. Wasn't a lot, but that's okay. You know, when you come out of there a winner, you just decide you're done. So I did that. And I didn't need enough room over here for my berries, so we're just going to put them kind of sort of where it told me to. There we go. So there's one of our tags. And then I need to cut 12 inches. One of the things about the directions is they give you the ruler along the bottom, so you don't even have to dig a ruler out. Now I'm just going to leave that folded because I have a ruler along the bottom of my glass mat. And now I need to find the middle of this. All right. And cut. Okay. So I have that. Now this gets some dimensionals on the back. Whew, I put my heater on before I got started and it's way behind me now and I can't just reach down and turn it off. It's getting a little warm in here. All right. Oh, well. So we're going to flip that over. This is going to go through here. And then we will tie a bow. I'm going to tie a knot and then a bow. Because then it will stay together. So tie a knot. Then a bow. Yeah, my people are having a wrestling match with the new puppy upstairs. My son and future daughter-in-law came over for dinner. So that was nice. I hadn't seen them for a while. All right, so there's tag number 1. Yay! That wasn't too terrible. All right, next up is tag number 2. And then we'll put a couple boxes together. You could actually use the tags without the boxes pretty easily, couldn't you? All right, so we're going to turn the page to number 2. And all these directions are included. It's awesome. The only thing you don't get in the refill kit is the ink and the stamps. Everything else is the same. You get all the pieces and parts. So as long as you had a sentiment for in here, you could do something different there if you wanted to. But there you go. So if you're not a subscriber and you like this kit, it is still an option. Oh, I need to go back to this page and lay out my pieces. So I need one of these. And again, this is crumb cake on one side, green on and macinato on the other side. And then I need one of these. And this is the same. So you can jazz it up however you want. That's garbage. I can throw big garbage behind me. And then on these, we're going to use a green. And a tag. This one doesn't have a tag. Okay. I thought it did. Okay. I need one of those fancy bows. Are you cooking for Thanksgiving, or are you going somewhere else, or do you even celebrate Thanksgiving? Like I said, I am cooking. And then my daughter-in-law or my niece or my future daughter-in-law might do the rest of the holidays. And then we start over. Thanksgiving's kind of the first one, and then we do Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Easter. We divide them up and share them. So I don't know if my future daughter-in-law has zoned in on that yet, but she will. All the fun that she gets to be a part of by joining our family. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so this one, okay, I think we have it all. I'm going to set that aside. And let's see what we need to do for stamping. All right, this one on the inside, we're going to do sending a little Christmas cheer Oh, I like that. That's a good stamp to have around. Sending a little Christmas cheer from our home to yours. That's a good one too. All right. My big blocks are all being used, so we're just going to use a couple little blocks. And I know I have more big blocks somewhere. Oh, they're probably packed. We did some stamping on my trip. It was quite fun. Made some new projects. Got to see the new catalog. It starts in January. If you are not a demonstrator and you are not a customer, but you would like a catalog, go to craftwithcheryl.com and click contact me, and I can get you on my mailing list to send it out. My creaky table. But it's a fun catalog. We're already starting to plan our Stampin' Cross Country with the products from it. Fun, fun, fun. Stampin' Cross Country is a virtual retreat that several friends and I put on. And our next one will be in February. Registration will be opening late December, early January-ish. So it's going to be fun. All right. They're there. You know, when they're right in front of you, you just have to stop and look. All right. My little puppy is going to sleep well tonight because she is playing hard upstairs with my son. I can just hear how much fun they're having. All right. And so this is going to go here. And they want the directions say to put the glue dots on. And I like using the glue dots with the Take Your Pick tool, the extra tips. This long skinny tool is my favorite. Ooh. All right, I think I got them in the right place. Be sure to say hello when you join us. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. I'd love to have you hanging out with us. All right, number 3. This one is down. Then, no, this one goes down. This one goes down on here. All right. Paper Pumpkin Kits, the prepaid subscription will be going on sale on December 1st. Everyone who subscribes will be getting the first kit in November, or in December, excuse me. There's no way to stop it. But if you're like me, I already have a subscription, but I'm going to get another one at that price. All I have to do is just pause my other subscription, and I'll get the box, the new box, when it comes on the other subscription. And then I can pause one or the other until one runs out and then start it up again. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is just pause it. And the months that you really like it, like this one, I might have to get another box of these because I think these are going to be really good. I have a vendor show coming up, and I think these would be kind of handy to have for sale. For my customers already built for gift cards. All right, and then this piece, I already took the lid off of that one. That goes there. This is a more simple version. It doesn't have all the wreaths, which is fine. And this is going to, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I built on the wrong one. I built on the wrong one. I was supposed to build on this one. But that's all right. See, I hadn't pushed down very hard, so it was totally movable. Except for this little blue dot right here. It's not cooperating. So I'm going to move it to a place where it can be of assistance. There. Okay, see? Problem averted. Now I need 12 inches of baker twine again. So paper pumpkin makes a great gift for Christmas. It's great if you live in an RV or you like to take craft projects with you when you're traveling. It's a great activity for families when they gather, like at Thanksgiving. I could have grabbed this and taken it out for my family to do together. All our kits are like that. We have a vast selection of kits at stampinup.com. And you can get there by going to craftwithcheryl.com. All right. I feel like I have butterfingers. Dropping the twine. I am going to tie a knot again and then tie a bow. "12 inches is a little generous. I probably don't need 12 inches. I was thinking we were going to make it as a tag, which we could very easily do and need it longer, but it's all right. Now, tip with the bows. If they look like a jumble, take the loops and take the tails and pull opposite directions. And that usually gets them set to behave themselves. All right, there we have it. Next up, we're going to do a couple of the boxes. Now, the boxes are already pre-made, pre-scored, everything. Not pre-made, but pre-scored. So you don't need any adhesive. You just need to fold all the pieces in, and we're going to make a box. And like I said, inside's food safe. If it's shiny, it means it's food safe. So just go ahead and crease in on all the score lines. You could also make a green box. It would not be food safe, but if you wanted the green to show, you could put it together inside out. All right, there we go. So this one's going to tuck in. I do enough of these boxes that I get this part without a whole lot of direction. And come on, little box. There we go. I'm going to make it go. All right, there. Now, tuck these pieces in on the end, and then this one comes over, and it's going to tuck in to the fold on the bottom. Again, just pull these in, pull this up, and tuck it in on the bottom. Then these just close, go together and close. And, oh, I didn't put it on that one. I'll put it on this one. I put it on this one. I put the dimensionals. That was when I realized my error on the last one. And there is a cute little gift box. It's not centered very well, but we can fix that. I didn't push down totally. And when it's dimensionals, you can always get it off. A little pair of scissors will help with that if need be. Maybe it's just not going to be centered because it's not going to look centered because of the little opening. But there you have it. There's your little, I'm going to use it for gift cards. There we have, there's card number 1, box number 1. Now we'll do the same thing. This would be kind of a cool die if Stampin' came out with a die like this. We could make all kinds of gift boxes. Thank you, Nancy. The last die they had wasn't big enough for gift cards. So it was like, yeah, unless you can put a gift card in something anymore. I guess cash always fits, doesn't it? Yeah. So there you have another box. That's how fast it goes when you aren't talking and giving direction. I'll put some dimensionals on the back of this. And then all I have to do is remind you one more time that before I see you, if you're interested in the mystery craft box, registration you can get in really quick, like right now. And that's at craftwithcheryl.com, or Black Friday sale starts on Tuesday before I see you for mystery stamping. So I will be here for mystery stamping on Tuesday. I will not be here for my video on Thursday. I'm taking the weekend off to spend with my family. So I will not be doing a video next weekend. Just mystery stamping on Tuesday. The rest of the week I am spending with my family. You know, cooking and cleaning. But that's okay. All right. Those are my projects for this evening. And like I said, they're available. If you are interested in them, you can get them and just fill in with what stamps you have. So have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for crafting with me. Good night.